Hello everybody, welcome back. It is Thursday, the 2nd of February, and I am on Rigby Road and just been to Home Bargains. Sorry about the traffic sounds, it is what it is. I was going to get some butter, and I did indeed get the butter, but I came back with £22 worth of shopping in my little backpack. I've got butter, I've got bird's eye fish fillets, I've got scented candles, I've got jelly babies, I've got all kinds of interesting stuff, which I probably shouldn't have bought, but you know how it goes. But anyway, we're on Rigby Road. My battery light is flashing, so I guess last time I filmed, I forgot to change the battery. So if the video suddenly stops abruptly, that's the reason. It's me forgetting to change the battery. So we're going to have a look at what's going on down here, because as we know, the development to build on the old steel site, which I am very reliably informed is going to be a Taco Bell, is well underway. We did take a look at the steel works the other day. At the moment I'm pointing at the Festival Leisure Park. You can see there the Odeon. You can still see there's a little bit of work to be done on the side of that new entrance. But that's a new entrance that's going to lead in to the site and the Bingo 3000 development, because the old entrance has been closed up. But we knew that was going to happen because I told you about that a while ago. So we're going to walk to the bottom of here and just take a little look at how things are progressing, because for developments it's quite a busy little road. Yeah, I think I'm going to cross over. I'll probably end up crossing over and then crossing back. Just keep an eye out. Let's scoot across this road fairly quickly. On that side we can see the relatively newish houses of Vauxhall Village, Rigby Road Development. Let's peek through here. You can't walk down anymore. You used to be able to walk through there. But oh, there's work going on, you can hear it. So let's take a better look at that. Look, the front doors are on the building. It's looking now like an actual building and not like a semi-completed shell of a building. The end bit there's well underway. I'm going to zoom in. Hopefully the camera will focus on the building itself and not the fence. There you go. You can see that. So we can walk down the side here and we can get a good look down the side, because the summer hasn't started yet, so there's no real greenery to block our view. So we can see how this is coming along. I mean, there are some like dead bits of bindweed, but we can still see through. So there you go. That was the Rigby Road side of that building. So we're going to take a walk down here and take a look at how this new Taco Bell site, I'm not going to call it the old steel site anymore, I'm going to call it the Taco Bell site, is coming along. And you can see there, steelworks is looking pretty much complete, as in the outer shell of the building. But for now we're just going to walk down here and take a look at the Bingo 3000 building. I will walk back the way I came, so you'll see this side as well. But this is looking now pretty darn close to completion. At least the outside is. Of course we can't see what's going on the inside of the build, But once the outside's done, they usually change crews, from what I've heard, because they have different crews. They have a crew to like clear everything, prepare the land, and a crew to build everything, and then they'll have like I don't know, a decorating crew to do the insides. If we look down there, we can see the cranes of the developments in town. I can zoom in on that. That is the one on the Blackpool Central development. That one could be, I don't know, could be part of the same development, I think so. I was going to say, is it on Bonny Street, but that wouldn't make sense because the Bonny Street market is pretty much already taken apart and finished. So yeah, they're probably, everything going on there is going on at the big Blackpool Central development. So on that note, we're going to turn around and we're going to walk back. So yeah, let's take a walk back down here. And I'm glad I'm making a video for you guys today, because I honestly wasn't going to. I was just going to get my shopping, go straight home, try and eat something, and then feel bad about not making a video. But here I am talking to you guys, because I really wanted to get a little update for you folks of this development, because I know you're interested in this one. So yeah, we're going to take a good look here, and we're going to finish off with a little pan across our field, which from what I hear is now having football pitches built on it. Not the whole lot, just the far end. People have said like it was going to be just a field, but now planning permission for the football pitches has been granted. So yeah, let's cross over, have a quick look. You can see grass going on it. Of course, if it's going to be football pitches, it's going to have to be level and turfed and all that lot. I mean, I don't really have any knowledge of football pitches and stuff, but that's pretty obvious. It's going to have to be levelled and turfed and all that. But now all the fence is gone, you can see it's a great big space. I won't quite describe it as a green space yet, but it will be. And if we look over here, we can get a great view of the Taco Bell site, and everybody is hard at work on that site. I do like this, now all this big fencing's gone. Even though we still can't walk on it, we can see how open it looks, and you can see, get a good view of the football ground through there. Nice empty space. It's weird to think how the old Mecca building used to be stood there. I mean, hands up those who remember Tiffany's. When I was a kid, in my last year of high school, for our PE lesson, it was the last 2 lessons on the Thursday afternoon, we were allowed to go down to the Commonwealth Sporting Centre and have our PE lesson in there. And pretty much the only thing to do was to play squash. I think I've mentioned this before, and we were all starting to try and play squash, but me, I was hopeless. There's a few things I am truly hopeless at. One of them is tennis, the other one is apparently squash, because I was trying to play squash and I couldn't even see the ball as it zipped past me. So one of the teachers came out and he was like, yeah, try this. And he gave me like a big spongy ball thing and a gigantic racket. And he said, play racquetball instead. And that was a lot more fun. So yeah, we used to all end up playing racquetball. A few of the lads went to the other side and would play snooker. But mainly we'd just play racquetball for like half an hour and then go and sit in the sauna for ages. And it was great. There was also a wedding shop there, wasn't there? Was it Wedding World or something? Where you could buy like wedding dresses and stuff like that. And all kinds of wedding paraphernalia. I think it definitely was called Wedding World, but feel free to let me know if I'm wrong. And they used to have a disco there as well, on the higher floors. I went there once or twice, and I have a memory, and it sounds weird, but they had a bring a banana night where you had to take a banana and you would get in for 30p or something like that. But am I remembering that right? Because that sounds quite bizarre. So does anybody else remember at Tiffany's, the disco, where they had the bring a banana night? It could have been a junior disco though, I'm not sure, I really can't remember. I'm just turning up the bottom of Loon Grove now, and we're looking at the Revo Park field. Remember when that flooded? I remember when it flooded a few years back. I think it flooded during the beginning of Storm Kira, or was that the year before? That might have been the year before, I honestly can't remember. But I do have it on video, because it was all flooded down here. That field looked like a lake. I mean, when I say it looked like a lake, obviously it wasn't super duper deep. It was probably only around 6, 7, I don't know, 8 inches deep, but it was completely covered in water. But yeah, I do have that video on my channel. If I can remember to link it in the little end box, I will. But for now, you know, it's that time again. I'm going to thank you all for watching. Please hit the like button, please subscribe, maybe watch another suggested video afterwards, because all views help. And I shall see you all very soon in the next video. Goodbye.